Inspire.
Weewaawo omulabi waffe wa Sparktive nze Sheila Nakayemba. Tuli mu mwezi gwa February, mwezi gwa kwagalana, mwezi gwa kwagala. Simanyi nawe nyinza gunnyonnyola kuba buli omu agumanyi lulwe. Waliwo abamu abali mu kweteekateeka basobola okwagalwa, waliwo abamu baplaninga kulaga bannaabwe nti babaaga, waliyo abeeteekateeka okulagibwa abalala mbuba kati ate waliyo abateekateeka okulaga abalala nti babaagala. Kati simanyi sayidi gy'ogwako, olinze oba oyagala kulaga. So bingi naye nga nina omugenyi ow'enjawulo, njagala tubeere nga tulaba some of the hindrances ebisinga byetwogerako ebitulimitinga okutuuka ku birooto byaffe, relationships. Omugenyi waffe olwaleero byagenda okubeera nga abitubuulira so that guno omwaka tewaba kintu kyonna kitulemesa kubeera nga tufuuka ekyo kye tuplaninze. Nze Sheila Nakayemba, program ya Inspire. Nina omugenyi ow'enjawulo naye sooka nnyo tulondera amazzi mbere nga mukwanjulira. Omulabi waffe wa Sparktive nga bwe nkutegezezza nina omugenyi ow'enjawulo naye nga sinabagenda mu maaso aba Dynasty Lounge be batukkiriza okukolera mu kafo kabwe akalungi. It's along Wampewo Avenue. So if you have any event, parties, by the way the venue is free. So kyolina okukola just kubeera ng'otuukirira bannannyini kifo oyogeremu nabo ka budget we kaba nga you're bougie but you don't have a budget. Oza kubeera ng'obatuukirira. Joan.
Yes, please.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, Sheila.
So kirabika bbanga libadde ggwanvu.
I think 2 years.
Naye ekisinza okunnyumira. You look good, you look amazing. Oyina, you have kinkyogere ntya, you have someone.
Bonjour.
You have someone now, your mother.
It's
Banange.
been a while. I think 2 years. 2-3 years.
No, 3 years.
2
Mwana
years.
gwe.
Okay,
No, it's like 1.5.
Okay, 1.5. But God has done amazing things in this time that we've not been together. Last time I was here, when I was on Inspire, I was single. I was Joan Balese. Right now, I'm Joan Balese.
Tell us.
I'm a mother to a beautiful girl who is 6 months old now.
Wow.
Yes, God does amazing things.
How is the experience?
It's a beautiful one. It's
Njiraba.
a beautiful one because I have someone who truly loves me. Mama lokubela n'omuntu ng'obuusabuusa, but I am 100% sure that this person loves me. Maybe Mama say, which I doubt. Which I doubt.
Joan, tumwa uniform.
Temupa uniform. Temupa uniform. My husband has been very, supportive. Right from, actually, before we got married, he has always been supportive. Then when we got married, he has been, he became more supportive.
Kwegamba.
Government sijinako.
To forget. Wow, I love this. I love this. Ndoze ebyo byonna Joan agenda kubeera nga abituwulira gwe omuwala ng'ali eyo. How do you wait for the right partner? Kubanga ebiseera ebisinga turashinga nnyo n'obeera ku pressure ate okukakana n'ofuna omuntu nga si mutuufu ate n'ogamba kati oba nali nfaaki. Naye Joan, njagala weeyanjulira omulabi waliwo atakulabangako, njagala obeere ng'omubuulira amannya go ne by'okola, then we get into the discussion.
Okay, so my name is Joan Balese. Balese is Joan Agazu is my name, but Balese is Mwami, and because my husband loves me, I'm proud to use his name. I am a certified life coach. I'm a journalist by profession as well. I major into personal growth and branding coaching. Yes, because I believe omuntu yenna okubako kyakola okubako kyatuukako ateeka okuba nga yetegedde ateeka okuba nga yeezuula. And I remember we talked about self-discovery with Inspire. Ateeka okuba nga yeezuula ng'amanyi kyaliko, amanyi they know their values. they know what they want out of life. So that is what I major in. I'm also the founder of Stronger Foundation. It's an NGO. We do empower, we equip, and we mentor young girls to become the best version of themselves. And under the Stronger Foundation, there's this one program that I love to talk about, the Ladies Coffee Chat, which has a vision to say that we build a big, a strong community of global change makers. We're looking at females, How about we come together as women, we do great things, we hold each other's hands, and we have a strong support system. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm actually part of a program this year that is looking forward to showing us how to match our employers' strategy. And one of the things I've resolved to this year is to be part of such gatherings. Omanyi nange mbadde mukafunda kange like nga yeah, and it's I'm actually starting to think about it, and I'll be part soon. Kubanga munange. So Joan, today we are going to look at relationships and businesses. Ebiseera ebisinga ekisinga okutta businesses, relationships, especially among young women, since the show is for young women. Ffe abawala oba tukyamuukirira nnyo bwe tubeera mu relationships. Either you're too excited, you're too happy, you don't know what is happening, and before you know it, eyalina ekirooto eyali agenda e Masaka ne weesanga nga kati oli Luweero nno si waakirisi otowetera wali n'okwata eno Jinja Road naye nga wali ogenda eno, but because of that excitement nobeera ng'ova ku mulamwa. John, njagala otubuulire ku relationships zino. Omuntu yenna ateekateeka okuyingira mu relationship naye ng'alina ekirooto eky'amaanyi era ng'abadde akigobako. Mu ntandikwa biki by'alina okusooka okulowoozaako?
So,
it might be broad, naye njagala we tuba tutandikira.
Njagala tutunuulire ekyo kyennyini, and I want to start with telling someone, Sheila, the quality of your relationship is going to determine the quality of your life, whether you love it or not. Abakwetolodde, they have a very big impact. They have a very big role that they play in how and who you turn out to be. Now, Boba, when you enter into a relationship, or if you are in a relationship and this relationship is bringing doubt in yourself, this relationship makes you feel unworthy, relationship if you are in a relationship that does not bring the best out of you, that relationship, see it through, and it's not meant for you. So before we look at what should one consider, what should one look
especially if you have a dream.
Yes, when you find yourself in a relationship, netandika okukujja ku mulamwa ng'obadde muwala musabishila ogenda ku church overnight n'obeerayo naye n'ogenda mu relationship omwami natandika okugamba ffe kyogenda ku overnight, let us go for maybe tugende ku ambiance oba tugende any other clubbing. Just know this is not the right relationship.
It is not in line with your vision. Kubanga batandise okujja ku
mulamwa. Ate omuntu akwagala y'omuntu who will value what you value, who will value your dreams. In fact, they will want to add onto your dreams. You're omuntu akwagala. You're omuntu ali the right person for you. In most cases, who is the right person? Olumu abawala abato manyi tutunulira. When I was young, before I got married, nange natunulanga nengamba njagala omusajja nga muwanvu, munene. Like, you have this picture in your head and you feel like this is the right person. But the truth is, now that I'm married, I know a relationship is not about, when you're looking for the right person, it's not about someone's physical appearance. What someone has to their name, China Senti, I need India, but someone's character.
Yeah.
If you want to get the best out of relationship, look at someone's character. Because character, whether mwavu or mugaga, character sigala. But you might get someone, your character is nasty, but because you're looking at, musajja yakolamu, mwala ina nyashi, tomorrow that nyash might disappear. We've seen people who had this beautiful figure and before they're losing it. So mulime bitwetu no kutunulira gwe ng'omuntu. The first thing abo ngambye Sheila webuuze Is this relationship adding to my dreams? Is it pushing me? Is it challenging me to become a better person? Or it is getting me off track? If the answer is negative,
so
even if it's friendship.
What would you advise someone? Is it better or is it okay okubeera ng'ofuna okusooka okudiscovering your purpose and know your vision before getting into relationships, oba it can happen n'ogamba why kantandike ne relationship simanyi
so
kale tekiriiko kubeera better and not, but still what would you advise someone?
But remember, a relationship has to do with two people. But buli omu alina gy'ava. Yeah? Agazu nina gye nava. Mwami Balese alina gy'akoze
gy'avudde.
Tumitize bukulu. So Mwami Balese assuming yansanga nga sineezuula nze ng'agazu. Nga nkyali mu era y'okubuusabuusa. Oba nkole kino, oba nkole kiri, oba nsobola kiri. Nga nkyali awo. And he falls in love with me. Ayina agazu gwe yasanga abuukabuuka tannategeera waakola ki
waagwa.
And then eventually within the same relationship nenzuula nti my calling is speaking to people, my calling is outreaches. Luli sagendanga mu outreaches, luli bwe yankubiranga esimu nabeerangawo, but right now ntuuse because kati nezudde mu relationship already. Ankubira esimu n'ogamba leero siro tulina gye tulagana abakyala, leero siro nina school outreach gye ŋŋendamu. What comes to his mind? You're not the person I met or choosing. And then you'll be facing you a lot of problems, challenges. I'll give you an example. I know of a couple, bava kusomero, dating, high school, beyagadde. I want to assume there was love, but with time, omala nakula, neyezuula, and chayisa bubi guy. The guy amugamba, you're not the person I fell in love with. But according to me, omala yala kuze for the better. But to cut the long story short, they had to break the relationship. Because omala yatuka nga alaba omunezi jagala okumuzza okusiba mu bbaala tebikyamukolera. She wants to move forward. She wants to live a better life. Nenga gaya alaba just because takyasobola gera naye mu bbaala akyuse. Namugamba probably even cheating. Maybe you found someone else. So it is very important nti ng'omuntu wezuule. On my Facebook yesterday I posted that you need to take charge of your life as an individual. Mulima bagamba, when I get a boyfriend, then I'll become serious with my life. Mulima bagamba, you know what, when I get someone njagala, then mugenda kunda bajakubera musanyufu. But then we've seen people that have gotten into relationships and they've become worse than they were before, So it is very important to omuntu yezuule. Wezuule nga bukyali.
Kirungi omuntu okwezuula.
Omuntu n'akusanga, muno n'akusanga nga weezuula dda.
Nga weemanya. N'omulaga this is me. This is a side of me.
One of the things that drew my husband to me was yandabanga mwalo, like, I'm a young girl. I was so focused. He would follow me on my social media platforms, surprisingly. So by the time we met physically, he knew much about me than I did about him. Yes, and somehow I didn't realize now we had the same values.
Okay.
Yeah, I remember I had my book launches. My husband came. By then, we were just friends. But this is someone who will actually. So when he wrote in his manifesto, this is someone, he follows me on my social media. He used to comment on some of my posts. And then this is someone, at times, my radio programs, he would listen in, at times call in, he would contribute. And then I have my book launch. It was supposed to be paid for. My husband paid for actually an extra person to come and attend as well. So I was like, okay, I think this person will actually, this person will actually support my dreams. This person will support my vision. Even this morning, Sheila is in with my husband. He's waiting for me with our child. Yeah.
So kati ekitegeeza obuzibu bw'okusanga omuntu nga tanneezuula. Along the way, you will think this person is fake. Kumbe, kiri kye wamusangamu. Si kye yali, they outgrew it. So kati omuntu yenna bw'abanga tamanyi papasi ye, oba ng'akyali mu life ya self discovery, akyanyumira parties, naye ng'ekituufu ekyo si kyali, just tanneezuula. then along the way they meet their partners. Kati ye partner kino kyamulabyemu era agenze mbufumbo ng'amanyi yono omuwala gwe nawasa kati atuuka eri atandika okwezuula atandika ogamba kino kitegeeza ninotereza obulamu bwange biki so omuntu oyo akyuse. How do you handle that situation? Kubanga mbalaba guy yakwagala because wali omusanyusa, you go out mupatinga kata ate otuuse oluusi olokose kati oyagala agenda mu kyaki muyinza kibalansinga mutya?
Kati Sheila, obuzibu bw'ebujjira is when you also want to go with someone alinga kati olimu katugambe mwena mwesanga mu bbaala, you're both party animals, yeah? You party until there is no more. I'll challenge you with Jida in that ate mu growth eno you don't grow along with your partner. Which meant for us abakyala abatono nnyo that get married and remain in the other life.
Bakyuka.
But most women, especially bwazaala akyuka.
They
become more responsible.
Njaga tusooke tugendeko for a short break bwe tukomawo berenga tweyongera maaso katuwumulemu soko nywe ku lwendo lw'amazzi nange nga bwe nywa kacaayi then tulyoke tukomewo.
Inspire. Inspire.
Yes, tukyagenda mu maaso ne program ya Inspire era nga tuli mwezi gwa Valentine's Day. Gwa Valentine's.
Era tuli mwezi gwa Valentine's Day. Because
kale mundeke nange ankozeko makeup ye Kampala Glamist ye Faye osobola omukubira ku 0781799897 neyambaza leero naye nga aba Dynasty Lounge be batuukiriza okukolera wano mu kifo kyabwe. So guno omwezi lwaki nasazeewo ndeete Joan twogere ku relationships, it's because guno omwezi abantu abasinga bakolera mistakes olwokuba omuntu amugambyeko so n'ogenda nga yo excited naye kati nga tonagenda ng'oli excited soka njaga osooka omanye ekintu kino kyeŋŋendamu ddala bwe am I ready for it oba biki bye nnina okutunuulira mu muntu oba bwe tuba tutuuseyo n'enkizuula nti just bino si bwe biri oba reality n'etuukawo nga mbutuufu omuntu gwe nasanga ate akyuse nnyo kiki kye nnina okukola. Joan obadde okyatunnyonnyola.
So as I was saying, Sheila, it's very important nti ng'omuntu naddala omukyala because normally challenge eva ku baami the men agenda okulaba Sheila luli yeekubanga akantu nayambala obuntu takyabwambala nagamba omukyala yakola ki yakyuka ng'ate alina omukyala gwe yali ayagala. So okwewala ebyo byonna okwewala okulanagana mu bufumbo or in your relationships, it's important nti ng'omuntu sooka weekoleko work on yourself. Omwami wajja, so this is the advice I want to give someone that is watching today. Omwami wajja ayita omugamba nindaako nkyali mu kwezuula, but to let this person know I'm on a process nkyekolako. Share your aspirations with them. Nti right now sinatuuka gye njagala, but I'm seeing myself posting a number of shows in different places. I'm seeing myself nga nyambaza designers ab'enjawulo. I'm seeing myself move out to China nga ngenda kusuubula. Ono muntu ategere nti omuntu ono gwenjagala alina ebirooto ebinene
tannabituukako naye gye bujja.
Sheila, kale n'obanga ebirooto ebyo tobirina mutiiso mu ebirooto ebinene.
naye Joan ng'oggyeko ekyo kimanyi nkitegedde y'ensonga lwaki ffenna tulina okubeera ne vision board. Omuntu akusinkanye yadde tomanyiwa ekifaananyi tekinnabeera clear kuwa gy'oyagala okulaga naye at least ko waliwo ekifaananyi ky'oyina kati okimukubiremu amanye nti ekitegeeza era omunyonyola n'omunyonyola bwe mba wakukituukako gye bujja bino ebintu ebimu nina osooka okubyewala.
Actually, let me give you an example. I have my mentee right now. Ali mukusoma. Ali mukusoma certificate, but I not plan yokusoma diploma then upgrading up to bachelor's. So na ali mu relationship, surprisingly. Yeah, I sat down with her, so we were sharing. Nangamba, but chinamwagalako nangamba because the boyfriend akola. Yeah. Nemugamba okay, so right now ochasoma ochaina omwaka gumu to finalize. I actually in a semester. Maliza certificate here. Then at day because she told me baba kuddayo it has to be after like 2 years. So ogenda kuddayo osomi. Ono omuntu jukira akola he's older than you. Agenda kulinda. Nangamba no namugamba nga tukena relationship ampeme myaka ng'etaano. Nemubuuza yakkiriza nangamba yakkiriza kuninda for 5 years. Nemugamba okay. In those 5 years ojja kumaliza certificate ne diploma ojja kuba okisomera. How about bachelors? Nangamba kati ebyo bwe tutuukayo we will see, but for the 5 years namusaba namugamba what happens right now singa yeekyusa nakugamba kati I want us to get married ngomaliza certificate. I'm not waiting for you to finish diploma. What will happen? And she boldly told me I'll let him go. Ndozolaba omuntu ng'oyo yakugambira from the word go. These are my aspirations. Yes, nkwagala but nange kino because anything can happen. Kati kino nkyogera eri abasajja abaami. Let's put our insecurity away. Oyinza okuba nga olina obusobozi bw'okulabirira family yo amakaago osobola okugalabirira but anything can happen. God forbid. When you die, have you empowered your wife enough okuba nga asobola okuyimirirawo n'akola? We have some family friends, yeah, a couple. One time we were, sharing, we were discussing. So okay, what do you love about your wife? What do you love about your husband? And this husband gets up, Natugamba. One thing I love about my wife, she is so hardworking. Right now, the man can single-handedly support his family and give them everything they need. In fact, they don't lack. But Yatugamba, one thing about my wife, I know my wife is hardworking. Even if right now, Tali Mukukola, I know if I die, my wife will take care of my children. My children are in safe hands. Yeah, so look beyond what you're doing right now. Right now, we don't like with that family. If you've not empowered your wife. So don't look at it the other way. Right now my husband actually is challenging me but it tells me no, it's good. Apart from saying you meet more people, you're going to network and all that. Even knowledge, yeah, wisdom, because I know where you have to be a better person. Kachila, you and I from a TV that speak to people. We cannot know everything, of course, but at least you need to be somewhere. You need to be informed, you need to be somewhere.
Joan, we have a generation of young women that are really so hardworking. Simanyi oba okinotisinze nnyo abakyala bangi ate nga bawala bato balayika bulungi bakola nnyo ate tulabye nnyo abavubuka right now they are looking out for women abakolamu kino ebiseera ebisinga kitiisiza abawala abamu kubanga abasajja abamu bajja tomanyi bigendererwa byabwe and I feel like it's making women uncomfortable and it's scaring others. Agamba wenakola ennyo oba oli awo nange oba sifumbirwe. Like there's that kind of fear it's creating. I don't know whether you've noticed it, have you?
That is very true. But one thing I want to tell someone that is watching us, do not limit yourself. Omusajja bw'atajja. Will you not grow because omusajja atajja? Kati Sheila kakubulira, I remember nali mbeera mu Micah house. I had a bedroom and sitting room, self-contained. My house was fully furnished.
Now you're the good example. My friend was telling me, nangamba saagala kugula bintu bingi omusajja jagamba ndina kyeyombekedde. Like you're there but you're like, I don't want to live this kind of life because men will think of me as maybe a person atasoboka oba chi.
Sheila, don't live for someone else. Don't live for a man. Ate kino abantu nkibagamba, omusajja omutiitiizi, a man who is going to say kitagenda nagenda nawe because they feel you're independent is not the right man for you. Kakubulira omusajja omutuufu tajja kufaayo oba yavuga piki nga goli mu motoka.
By the way,
they will come to you without fear or favor. They will have the confidence to come to you. Never wow. From omusajja who will want you to be omanya nembufumbo ojja kubonaabona because they will not want you to be better than them.
Yeah.
This will be a man, a joke, like they will want you to, they will even start telling, you know what, bikwano jo Jason you. Babera insecure all the time. So when so you omuntu ali insecure from the word you go, bogena mu relationship lula omusajja nga times okugamba musimanya kino kyesonyiwe kino tokikola tokola makeup tokola biki lwaki oyambadde ako kajjeemu. Kashila, you're very smart. Or you need, eh? Musajja nagamba sagala oyambala akantu akakugjayo figure. Ng'ogyeko omusajja atali omusajja omusiraamu kuba abasiraamu they have standards. Naawe ng'omuntu manya fumidde omusajja omusiraamu fumidde omusajja maybe munaddiini, this is it. But mulimu ebintu ebimu nga they're insecure. It's just insecurity. It's not about it. It's not moral. It's not moral authority, but insecurity. Yo omusajja ajja okugamba ba ku mulimu gojja otule waka because you're earning more than them. Omusajja talina gyagenda kutwala. Omusajja ajja okugamba nti akusanze n'emmotoka kugambe bw'oba oyagala tugende ffenna emmotoka gitunde tandika okutambula nga nze omudukiranga wala. Because what awaits you in marriage is hell on earth. So I wouldn't advise someone to go with omuntu who makes you feel less of yourself. Or someone that you see are insecure.
So you talked about people looking out for characters, not physical appearances. I always see young women mwagala basajja simanyi nga alina six pack nga mugagga nga yeevuga naye abasajja abagagga babeera na mbuto nnene. Waliwo ebintu ebitakwatagana. Anyway, naye you talked about character. How long does it take for you to understand someone's character before you even enter into marriage? For a young girl, omusajja wandimuwadde ebbanga ky'okusobola okumutegeera.
Sina, I can't give a specific time. But munda mugwe, you can feel the conviction. That's what I can say. Sisobola kugamba nti omusajja mu dating for 6 months, for 1 year, for 2 years, ojja mutegeera, you cannot. But if you're keen enough, ate mugamba yatuyamba natwala 6 sense, because you can tell that this person is pretending with me. You can tell that this person is being real with me. Yeah. So sisobola kugamba nti spend this amount of time. Sheila, I've seen people that have gotten married after 3 months of dating and they're happily married. For 4 years dating, but when they enter into marriage, things are turning the other way around. So I can't really say spend this amount of time, but rather be keen enough.
Actually, sometimes even on the first date, you can see a red flag na energy ignoring.
Look at someone how they treat other people. Why okuseka nawe but ngawe tuzana ku dynasty hatu tusewo you've ordered for it. My waiter bayisate, how does he speak to the waiters? Mukubo nga you're driving. Kama baba yambi nga you're driving. How does he react to a borders abajja bagolo kone motoka ye? All those things are red flags.
Wow.
Because they can pretend with you, they will show like, you know, you're a queen. Takubogolera nenga abalala ababogolera. Omanya naye the moment you fully get into their space, you're going to be bound. Now so try to look at even on social media kimanyi ennaku on social media naye osobola otulaga character z'abantu nosanga omuntu omuntu tomumanyi but you're trolling them, and some people I think it's the food they live on. Tomanyi gy'ava, tomanyi lugendo lwe, but because bataddewo ekintu probably that you disagree with n'omuvuma blue black.
Ekintu kino ekyokukola mwembi okirowoozaako ki?
It's a good thing.
It's a good thing. And I'm not talking about people that are married, because now that is one person.
Yeah.
Because when you
about relationships.
Yeah, we are talking about relationships.
So the advice
I saw this story of a lady yakolagana n'omusajja. I think it was to make those tents at Blankets and is it Blankets and why no banyegenyege. Namusanga ne bakola bonna before she knew it ng'omusajja yabugenze ne sente. So ebintu bino ebyokukola mwenna, because sometimes omuntu akulaba jjo wanagamba this must be a hard working lady.
Yeah.
Wenkola naye ngenda kufuna.
Bagala just to use you, to
so what
manipulate you.
Just briefly as we are winding up, chicho chogerako.
So what I want to say is this: you're in a relationship, you are not married, yeah? Boyfriend, girlfriend. Bobo inamo kubusabusa, don't get started. But if you want to get started, make it legal. Wandika, have a document.
Yeah.
Both of you sign. Kati chijemo echa feelings. Let it be a business transaction. Ntekamu kino nfuna mukino, ntekamu kino ofuna mukino, such that ono omuntu obera you hold them legally. Osobola n'omutwala mu mateeka singa kuzanyirako, because I've seen people dibane twezimbe tukole fenna muzimbye ennyumba, and ennyumba omukyala gye yateekamu amaanyi ge entuuyo ze nebasizamu omukazi omulala. Those things have happened. But we've also seen success stories.
Yeah.
So try to be gwe ng'omuntu weebulirire, let your that sixth sense speak to you. Kasoba ng'oliramu kubuusabuusa konna, don't even dare.
Joan, last words.
So my last words to someone that is watching right now, a relationship is a beautiful thing. Nawe Natani says saying the quality of your relationship is the quality of your life. They play a very big role in how your life is going to turn out. Yeah. Bobera n'abantu abakudoubting abakubuusabuusa tolina kyogenda kutuukako.
Weewaawo ena yabadde Joan. Weewaawo Joan ngenda bba mukomyawo twogere ku topics ezenjawulo. Actually nkizudde I bring people with business ideas, naye ate ne twerabira okubeera nga tuteekateeka bano abantu nabo abaagala okubeera nga bayingira into business. Program ya Inspire nze Shira Nakayemba, tusisinkane weekend.
Inspire.